Call.
Speak.
Present.
Blackwell.
Present.
Peters.
Present.
Dockery.
Present.
Collins.
Present.
Pledge allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Before we approve the agenda, I'd like to strike number 8 and number 9. There's no reason to go into closed session and there won't be any action from that. So that is a change. So looking for,
Make a motion to approve the agenda as amended.
second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
These ayes have it. Public comment. Is there anybody in the public that wishes to say anything to the council this evening? Okay. Number 5, presentation from Mid-America and a community grant to the city council on Park Board.
Hi, I'm Dave McCammett. I live over on Foxbridge Road. I'm community link for Mid-American for Eldridge. And we have a community grant this year. I talked to Nevada a little bit about, where would be a good place to put the funds that we have available. And this is for the new, help with the new drinking fountain at the basketball courts at Centennial Park. So I just wanted to be here and drop this off.
Jill.
Somebody here from
The Jill's here too.
I
I didn't know if I was just supposed to come.
Oh, okay, I'm
Grab it
sorry.
out
I
of your
didn't.
hand.
Should
present it to Jill.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm glad to do that, Phil.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you. Very welcome.
Yes, and
Give me a big smile.
appreciate it. Oh, okay.
All right. Hold the check back.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And I
Appreciate it.
left everybody a business card. I just want to make sure you know, if you have any questions, anything to do with Mid-American, give me a call. If I don't know the answer, I'll find out how I can help, okay?
Thank you, Dave.
Thank you.
Joe. 6A, consideration approval of the city council meetings from the October 16, 2023 meetings.
Motion.
Here, second.
Second.
Motion by Cheek, second by Blackwell to approve the minutes. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any the ayes have it. 6B, consideration of approved bills payable. Does anybody have any questions?
Mine were answered, but I've got one to answer, or maybe Nevada. Did we ever find out who damaged the new seal coat out at Sheridan Meadows?
We have not. We have a suspect, but we are still following up on it.
Because I don't know how much damage they did. Should we consider doing $100 reward or $200 reward towards the arrest and
We
conviction
can do that. Yep.
to help the police department chase the bandit or bandits down?
Yeah, because it's gonna be a theft first, so it's gonna be a felony, for whoever is found responsible for that, so.
I mean, because we got the bill, we just spent $47,000 fixing that up, and we went out and did that to it the day after, or 2 days after we got it complete. Maybe you can check to see how we can do it, or if legally we can put something like that, or
Sure.
I'll do personally $200 reward for the arrest and conviction, something.
Do you hear motion to approve the bills payable then?
So moved. Second?
Motion by Collins, second by Dockery to approve bills payable. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Consideration to approve a cigarette, tobacco, nicotine vapor permit for Elders Tobacco and Vape. Andrew, did that get looked into?
That did, we didn't see anything in the background history that would give us any warning flags of anything to come, so it was approved.
Okay. Do I hear a motion to approve the?
Can I ask Jeff a question? Didn't we consider an ordinance on this, and is this in compliance? What was the thinking, or?
We did, and information was sent to the council for that. There's nothing we could do because this meets all the ordinance requirements currently for the city. So for this one, nothing could be done. They're already talking lease and stuff like that with the owner at the time we discussed it. I would consider or recommend that we talk about that at committee level or take it to the planning and zoning, at the next planning and zoning meeting to review an ordinance. I'm happy to write something. We do have some parameters that we can go by to do that. That's something, in the future.
And maybe in zoning, we can look at use on review over a time period.
Yeah, and there's some recommendations, possibly even handling it like adult entertainment, so many feet from a school, that type of thing, because since there is a community problem that's been reported in the North Scott Press and other places, and that our resource officer would be happy to talk about, with anyone that wants to hear. By being able to prove that type of thing, we can be stricter than we normally could because of the issue.
Technically, this meets the rules as they're written on the books now.
Yeah, and at the time when leases were being signed and everything, we were having our first discussion.
Thank you.
And as a city council, we have the ultimate say as to voting this or not, right? So we can either say yay or we can say nay.
Yep.
Correct. So with this, and Jeff, how many establishments do we have now within the city limits that sell vapes?
5, I believe.
Right, so this would be the sixth one.
Correct.
That's right. And then just for the public, this is the one that is proposed to go next to Hall of Fame Pizza, right on LeClaire Road, correct? Okay, so just last year, spring of 2022, the North Scott School District, if you guys recall, they had a concern regarding vapes within the junior high and high school. One was found factual that one contained THC. They thought one had fentanyl. Maybe the fentanyl came back negative, but one had THC. So they installed a halo system, which is a smoke detector, which pulls up the vapes and it senses that and then alerts the office, staff, resource officer there. I don't know, I should have done my homework beforehand, and contacted Joel Stutting. See how much school districts spent on this system to protect our kids, junior high and the high school. Now we have establishment coming in that is selling and promoting vapes right on the main drag of the city, one on the main thoroughfare, one in the main thoroughfare, also LeClaire Road, right coming in, next to a pizzeria, next to a eatery, and it used to be next to a fitness center. Do we really need another vape shop? Tobacco vape, looks like exclusively, but I don't know what else they would sell, but exclusively as this. Right on the main drag, where we already have 5 of them. I mean, what's this community coming to by promoting this? Right on the main drag. Easy access to our kids, putting them in harm's way and danger. Whereas the North Scott School District spent, I don't know how much, but they spent in their bathrooms, halo system, the junior high and the high school. I hope as a council that we will not approve this due to the fluctuation of what we have already. Can we promote a boutique instead? Can we promote a gift shop? Why a vape shop within Elbridge, right on the main drag? There's already at least five establishments that sells this product already. So I'm not okay with that.
Go ahead, Bruce.
I tend to agree with Adrian on this. We have that many here already. We don't need any more, I think. My vote's gonna be nay, so I'm only one councilman, and I think there's 2 of us that feel the same way, so.
Yes, Brady.
As a former teacher and coach, the longer potential things like this get kept away from young people, the better it is. Also have a younger brother that's, serious health issues, COPD brought about by smoking, and he started at a tender young age as well. So, I don't think we're infringing on anybody's rights. Like it's been pointed out, there are plenty of places, already to get it. I'm not gonna promote this.
Well, bear with me here. I'm not a big fan of these places. I am a big fan of personal property rights and that kind of stuff. The challenge I have is this meets all the criteria set forth in our ordinances right now. In my mind, we really can't turn it down. There's also one that's closer on LeClaire Road to the high school than this proposed right now. So I understand Adrian's concerns on the numbers. But the way I look at this, if they're meeting all of our ordinances, what justification do we have to turn it down other than we just don't like it? I don't like it, but the way our laws are written, our ordinances are written. As it's written today, presented today with our current ordinances on the books, I feel compelled to vote in favor of it just for that reason. I don't agree with it, but as far as the laws or the ordinances are written, I can't see how we can turn it down other than we just don't like it. Is my concern.
You're on.
Yes, go ahead.
My question is, to the council today, can we table this and look at the ratifications that we would have if we did turn it down? And, if we just tabled it and then brought it back up again, I think we would have the legal answers that we're looking for. We do a little more investigation. So I would like to make a motion to table this, until the next meeting, so we have a little more time to do a little more investigation.
Okay. Motion by Collins, second by Peters to table the Eldridge tobacco and vape permit. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Nays? I
Nay.
have it. One nay, 4 ayes. Adrian Blackwell. 7A, consideration of resolution 2023-42 approving the fiscal year 2023 street finance report. Whereas the city of Eldridge is required by the state of Iowa to submit an annual street finance report by December 1st of each year. And whereas the city clerk has prepared the report based on the actual expenses in the fiscal year 2023. Now therefore be it resolved that the city council of the city of Eldridge, Iowa hereby approves the fiscal year 2023 street financial report and authorizes the city staff to submit the report to the Iowa Department of Transportation, passed and approved the 6th day of November, 2023. Do I hear a motion to approve resolution 2023-42?
So move.
Staff can explain this report.
Yeah. That'd be wise for the public.
Sure. Basically, this report shows all the expenditures that the road use tax incurred, and all the revenues that came in and all the expenditures that went out. So, and it shows what ending balances in our account and what all we can use it towards.
Any questions?
Does that answer your question?
There's a copy of the report available as well, so.
No, that's fine. I just, for the general public to
Oh, okay.
understand.
Yeah.
It all looked in order to me. I mean, at the end of this fiscal year, we had over $4 million in cash reserves.
Right.
I don't know if Jeff gave it or not, but just, as far as our comprehensive plan and, timeframe, we prioritized all the streets things. Are we staying pretty well? Last I knew, we were pretty well on schedule with that. Things are going well.
Yep.
Didn't used to be that good.
I second whoever made the motion.
Okay.
Adrian, you did the first one, didn't you?
Yep.
Okay. Motion by Blackwell, second by Dockery. Roll call.
Peters,
Aye.
Dockery,
Aye.
Collins,
All right,
Cheek,
Aye.
Blackwell,
Seven B, consideration of resolution 2023-43, approving streetlights in Grunwald Grove Second Edition, Ivy Acres Phase One, and Hickory Creek Park. Be it resolved by the City Council of Eldridge, Iowa, the Eldridge Electric and Water Utilities is authorized and is hereby directed to make the following changes on the existing system at the locations described herein, according to the terms expressed in existing streetlight contract. Jeff, could you explain this a little bit?
Yeah, this was put forward by, Jacob Rowe, our utility manager. They're putting 7 lights, let me, my map.
They're going in Grunwald.
7 Grunwalds
2 are going on Buttermilk Road.
on Hickory Creek Park, and then the rest are. In Ivy. So, and there's maps included in your pack.
The only question I have, city staff, are they gonna be lights we currently have in inventory, or is utility gonna have to do another type of standard for neighborhoods?
These are all the same LED lighting, in each of these lights, so I assume it's coming from current stock, but I can't answer that
I
question.
mean, what we use down in, my edition or some of the newer editions,
Right.
where they're all
Yeah.
Black
consistent.
hole.
same model. I don't know if they have inventory stock.
I believe the Hickory Creek ones will be mounted on, utility poles that will be there, but the other ones will be decorative lighting, yep. But as far as the actual light bulbs themselves, they're the same light bulbs and all.
So we don't have to store another style in inventory.
Right.
Okay.
Do you hear a motion to approve resolution 2023-43, approving streetlights?
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Peter, second by Cheek to approve resolution 2023-43, approving streetlights. Roll call.
Blackwell,
Aye.
Cheek,
Aye.
Collins,
all right.
Dockery,
Aye.
Peters,
Aye.
7C, approving resolution 2023-44, approving the fiscal year 2023 annual urban renewal report. Whereas the city of Eldridge is required by the state of Iowa to submit an annual urban renewal report by December 1st of each year, and whereas the city clerk has prepared the fiscal year 2023 annual urban renewal report. Now therefore be it resolved that the city council of the city of Eldridge, Iowa hereby approves the fiscal year 2023 annual urban report and authorizes city staff to submit the report to the Iowa Department of Management, passed and approved the 6th day of November, 2023.
If there's any discussion, I make a motion for approval, 2023-44.
Do I hear a second? Brian?
After a little discussion.
Sure.
The balance of negative $23,633, that's from
that's the beginning, that's from
people not
year
paying
end
their,
22, yeah.
people not paying their
Paying their
taxes.
taxes, yeah.
Is there a stage in there where we zero that out, or do we just have to keep carrying that?
We carry it forward. It'll get moved forward,
So if they ever do pay their back taxes, we'll get that reimbursed to that account?
yes.
Okay.
At the negative 10,000 is, the year that just ended 2023, so.
That's only, we started off with negative 23.
So, yeah, so we've recouped 13,000.
Okay. I'll second the motion.
Motion by Peter, second by Dockery to approve fiscal year 2023-44, approving the fiscal year 2023 annual urban newer report. Roll call.
Collins,
Aye.
Dockery,
Aye.
Peters.
Aye.
Cheek,
Aye.
Blackwell.
Seven D, consideration to approve establishing a new hiring list for the Eldridge Police Department. Andrew, can I call on you for that?
Absolutely. So what we're looking to do, obviously, at the end of the year, we've exhausted our 2023 eligibility hiring list. So what we're trying to do is seek approval for a 2024 eligibility hiring list, just in case any vacancies do come up during the 2024 year. We don't plan on hiring anything right now, just so we're not behind the eight ball in case a vacancy does arise. That way we have a list that we can immediately go off. So.
Does anyone have any questions for? Do I hear a motion? Go ahead, Brian.
I would just say, I mean, if we do unfortunately get a vacancy, come to council.
Mhm.
Because council may look at staffing and everything else if we actually want to put another full-time on or put them on 6 months in the year because of budgetary process or how we want to do that.
Okay.
So just don't go out and replace somebody without coming and checking with council, whoever's around the table at the time. But I have no problem for the list. Is that list good for 1 year or two?
We can make it 2 years. We usually, in the past, we've only done it for one. But we can make it however long we want to.
Let's say however your preference is.
1 year's good, because it's not like it was 11, 12 years ago where we're getting 40 to 50 applicants for one vacancy. So it's hard to recruit these days. So I'd say 1 year is probably our best bet.
Your procedure, but stay ahead of the eight ball. For hiring, get qualified applicants, and they're totally supported. No further discussion.
Did you hear a motion?
Council, then I'll make a motion for approval.
Motion by Blackwell, second by Cheek to approve the Eldridge Police Department to establish a hiring list. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Nay. Ayes have it. 70, consideration of resolution 2023-46, supporting a joint application between Scott County and the city of Eldridge for the rehabilitation of North First Street, from West Donahue Street North to the city of Long Grove, South corporate limits to be completed with surface transportation block grant funds. Whereas the city of Eldridge has responsibility to provide safe and well-constructed seats for the citizens of Eldridge, and whereas the city of Eldridge is applying jointly with Scott County to surface transportation block grant program administered by the Bi-State Regional Commission for the rehabilitation of North First Street / 162nd Avenue from West Donahue Street north approximately 1.8 miles to the city of Long Grove, South corporate limits. Now therefore be it resolved that the city of Eldridge, Iowa supports this grant application, will provide the 20% matching funds assigned accordingly between Scott County and the city of Eldridge as required by the STBG program. Such mat is estimated to be $440,000, passed and approved the 6th day of November, 2023. Go ahead, Brian.
Have we had any conversation with the county, just round numbers? Is our liability gonna be 80 grand, 100 grand, or?
So this grant is for a 20% local match broken down between the county and the city of Eldridge if we get awarded those funds. So 20% would be approximately that 440,000, which will be broke down by project cost. There's a larger portion of the project in the county's jurisdiction, but we are also looking at adding a sidewalk to the east side of the neighborhood.
From Price up to the next street north?
Yep. So, and also looking at paving the shoulders as well. So, they'll break down the project cost by jurisdiction, if we get awarded those funds, but total, we would be looking at 440,000 for the match between the county and the city of Eldridge.
Let's say worst case scenario, our total will be half of that.
Yeah, worst case, and we'd be looking at less than half.
And Long Grove, do they
They stop at their city limits.
right at the city limits?
Right.
Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
Motion by Dockery, second by Peters to approve resolution 2023-47, 46, I mean. Roll call.
Peters,
Aye.
Keith,
Aye.
Dockery,
Aye.
Blackwell,
Aye.
Collins.
Aye.
7F, consideration of resolution 2023-47, approving a salary increase to the city administrator. Whereas on October 16th, 2023, the city council discussed the 6-month review and current salary of the city administrator in Nevada Lemke for consideration of a salary adjustment. And whereas on October 16th, 2023, the city council made a determination to proceed with a 5.5% salary adjustment, increasing the salary by $6,000. And whereas the city council desires to retroactively adjust the salary to November 1st, 2023, which was Lemke's 6-month anniversary. Now therefore be it resolved by the city council of Eldridge, Iowa, city administrator Nevada Lemke's annual salary shall be $114,148 effective November 1st, 2023. Passed and approved the 6th day of November, 2023.
Motion to approve resolution 2023-47.
Second that.
Motion by Dockery, second by Peters to approve resolution 2023-47. Roll call.
Keith,
Aye.
Blackwell,
Aye.
Peters,
Aye.
Collins,
Aye.
Dockery,
Aye.
7G, consideration of resolution 2023-45, authorizing the advancement of costs of the urban renewal project in the Lincoln LeClaire Urban Renewal Plan and certification of expenses incurred by the city of Eldridge for payment under Iowa Code Section 403.19. Definitely calling you for that.
Yes, Mayor. So we created the new Lincoln LeClaire Urban Renewal Plan. And put that into effect. So state law requires by December 1st, we have to certify debt for that area. And that will establish the base rate for the URA when we do that. So the debt that we are certifying is the legal fees that we pay to establish the district. And then those will get reimbursed to us out of the first payment.
Thank you, Jeff. Anybody have any questions for Jeff?
Just curious on how that works. It is a debt that we currently owe, but it's reimbursed, so it's just a pass through. Once we're reimbursed, do we have a debt in that district?
So we'll have this debt that will get paid with the next year's taxes, that we're certifying for this fiscal year. And then the next debt that we will, certify as of right now for this district is the development agreement with Roco. So that will be in 2025. So this will just establish the base rates or the property taxes for this district, this first debt certification.
I'm surprised that's all we spend on legal fees, establishing the district and everything.
Yeah, I also thought it would be higher.
You know, I thought we were gonna be $10,000 range.
Right.
Okay.
Do I hear a motion to approve resolution 2023-45?
So we better.
Okay, thank you. Fair second.
Second.
Motion by Blackwell, second by Collins to approve resolution 2023-45. Roll call.
Collins,
Aye.
Keith,
Aye.
Dockery,
Aye.
Peters,
Aye.
Blackwell,
Aye.
7H, consideration of resolution 2023-48, approving an increase in the pay rate for city boards and commission members. Whereas on October 16, 2023, the city council discussed the rate of pay for city board and commissions for consideration of a pay adjustment. And whereas on October 16, 2023, the city council made a determination to proceed with the pay rate adjustment, increasing the pay for boards and commissions to $30 per meeting. And whereas the city council desires to make this rate of pay effective January 1st, 2024. Now therefore be resolved by the city council of Eldridge, Iowa, city pay rate for boards and commissions would be $30 effective January 1st, 2024. Passed and approved the 6th day of November, 2023.
I brought this up to the mayor's attention when I realized that some of our boards have not had a pay raise in 23, 25 years. And over that time period, responsibilities, liabilities, budgets, everything has increased tremendously. Cost of gas, getting to and from meetings and stuff. And I just thought they were woefully underpaid, and that kind of sends a message that they're underappreciated. So I'm all in favor of this, just to thank them for their service and make it just a little bit more equitable as the times have changed greatly.
Absolutely.
I was just gonna
Council's
say,
great.
for the press and other people present, this does not include the city council. City council cannot raise their own pay until it goes through an election cycle. But this $30 a meeting is the same city council's been getting since, I don't know, 1990, 1985. So city council, park board, everybody's gonna get the same $30 a meeting. So, but city council, for the record, over there, city council is not changing.
And just with the boards and committees and extra time that's spent on those, not only at the meetings, but what's take place behind the scenes, visiting, discussion, it's worth individuals. There's all these boards and committees. We have one right here with us tonight that deserves a pay raise. I'm all in favor of that.
I have the first, do I have a second?
Second,
Motion by Peters, second by Dockery to approve resolution 2023-48, approving pay rate increase for city board and commissions. Roll call.
Peters.
Aye.
Dockery.
aye.
Collins.
Aye.
Blackwell.
Aye.
Chief.
Aye.
7I, consideration of resolution 2023-49, approving an adjustment to the pay rate for the part-time city building inspector. Whereas the city of Eldridge employs the city building electrical inspector, Michael Anderson, for occasions when the city building official is on vacation or unavailable. And whereas the current rate of pay is $26.55 per hour and has not been adjusted outside of cost of living increases since the inception of this position. And whereas the city council desires to make the rate of pay competitive. Now therefore be it resolved that the city council of Eldridge, Iowa, that the rate of pay for the city building electrical inspector will be $40 per hour retroactively effective on October 25th, 2024. Passed and approved the 6th day of November, 2023. Notice mistake, yeah, 2023.
But I think for clarification, we need to insert in here part-time building inspector.
In that last sentence.
Yeah, because there is a separation between part-time coming in and Mr. Nees, our regular building inspector. I don't want somebody to mess that up.
Since the correction of part-time and then change the year to 2023.
Correct.
Okay.
Because that's specifically what we're doing it for, is the part-time helping us out. when we
Yes,
need
for
additional
Mr.
help.
Anderson.
And at first I looked at that amount and I thought it was high, but I did some research and, granted, the individual's got a lot of experience, but that's a little less than what he's currently being paid at his current employer.
So we're getting a good deal.
About 86 cents an hour worth.
All right. With that amendment to the resolution, do I hear a motion to approve it?
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Dockery, second by Collins to approve resolution 2023-49 as amended. Roll call.
Blackwell.
Aye.
Chief.
Aye.
Peters.
Aye.
Dockery.
Aye.
Collins.
Aye.
7J, consideration to approve and purchase a generator for the sewer plant at a cost of $143,460 from the budgeted sewer and other capital expenditures fund. Tony, you're out there. Can I call on you for that?
Sure. I put together a memo in the packet to kind of explain, what we're looking at. We've been budgeting for this, we knew this was coming for a couple of years now. And we currently have 2 generators on site that are controlled by one switchgear. One of the generators and the switchgear have failed, and the final generator has become unreliable. So we worked with Shy Battery on some different options as far as repair of what we have, replacement of the generator, even adding a second transfer switch to split up the load within the plant. Everybody that has worked on this is in the general consensus that the best option for the city is to replace the 2 generators and the switchgear that we have now with 1 new generator, which comes in under the budgeted cost, for the budgeted amount that we had. There will be a little bit of additional cost as well with the transfer of the power from the old generators to the new generators, but as it is a budgeted item, and we think for sure this is by far the best investment of the options that we had. Additionally, this generator is currently available. Generators and equipment are, what we're told, 1.5 to 2 years of lead time right now. 2 years, thank you.
2 years.
So this one is readily available, so we could purchase this soon and get it on site and hopefully hooked up before winter eating.
Thank you, Tony.
Well,
Tony, how heavy is it?
I don't know. I'm sure it's in the memo, but I didn't remember the weight.
I can say how we can pick it up, put it on the
Well,
ground.
we will have to get a crane. They'll bring it to us. That's what's in the cost. And then, of course, the startup cost. We'll have to get a crane to get it off in place as well as hook up everything to the internal controls we have.
What size are the 2 generators that are there now?
They're 265s each.
Okay,
So they were oversized for the plant when they were put in 2008. Of course, at the time, we didn't know what load the plant would be carrying because we were adding UV disinfection and everything at the time. So,
I know they're set up a little different with exterior radiators and all that, but they're inside.
yeah, they're indoor generators and the radiator and the fuel tank are outside. So we will try to sell them. But it's probably gonna take a unique buyer who wants to reproduce the setup that we have now.
Not necessarily, you can buy a cargo container, put them inside that, open up the doors for the radiator. And then they can be portable and put anywhere.
They could,
Yeah, in the photo, it looks like it's about the size of 2 tiny houses at least.
yeah,
Yeah, but think of shipping containers, somebody looks at them, you could set them, each one up in its own shipping container and have a portable generator.
Any other questions, Tony?
Well, just compliment Tony on your efforts, always being fiscally responsible, looking to what's best for the city, it's gonna last us, so thank you for that. There's no further discussion, I'd like to make a motion for approval.
Second,
Motion by Blackwell, second by Peters, to approve the purchase of a generator for the sewer plant at a cost of $143,460. And the budget is sewer and other capital expenditures fund. All those in favor say aye.
All right,
Nays, ayes have it.
One more question, Tony, if you do sell them, they'll go back in the line item for sewer equipment replacement fund? Okay.
it can go wherever we want it, probably back into the other capital line.
As we said earlier, number 8 and 9 are removed.
So I make a motion for adjournment.
can I just
Yes, go ahead.
before, so I know Brian Russell's here. Tony, I don't know if you have to say so, or just kind of want to bring it up regarding the crack seal that was recently done in Townsend Farms. Just want to see, is there I'm not an expert on it, just want to see if, or maybe Ray, maybe you have some insight on it. Is there a better way to seal cracks in concrete than to put 3 to 4 inch slab of tar over that? Is there anything else that can be done? Second of all, can we hold the company liable to come back and clean the globs of tar that's in the grass? Before we pay them to remove that and reseed what's been put there? It's a mess in my neighborhood. I can attest personally, I have pictures and neighbors that come to me complaining. I mean, there has to be a more civilized way to do this. And or get a better company that takes maybe a little more pride in their work.
That is the best way to seal it, though, because it sticks and the snowplows won't peel it up.
I know within time, the edges will wear away eventually,
Everything wears out.
but not look like that, but it's pretty unsightly and what's been put in the grass, just left there, without being cleaned up.
Your Honor, I made a motion for adjournment, but is Mr. Need? Is he here for research?
It's gotta be honest, I'm not sure it's being sprayed in the grass. I'm not sure what we would have to do about that. Could you give us a call tomorrow and we can come out, take a look at some of it and see if there's any way we can address it?
Mr. Neese, thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, that's why he's here. I make a motion for adjournment.
I will second that.
Motion made Patrick, second by Peters to adjourn. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Nay, adjourned at 7:42.
Maybe nobody.